You know what's fascinating? Bathrooms used to be purely functional spaces, but now 87% of Northern Virginia homeowners are transforming them into what designers call wellness sanctuaries. Let me tell you why this shift is completely changing how we think about home design.
That's such an interesting statistic. And it really reflects this massive cultural shift we're seeing towards self-care and home wellness spaces.
Looking at the latest design trends for 2025, we're seeing four major themes emerge that are completely reshaping how people approach their bathroom renovations. The first one that really caught my attention is this concept of spa-inspired sanctuaries.
Oh my goodness, yes. And what's fascinating is how these aren't just luxury features anymore. They're becoming standard expectations in modern bathroom design.
Well, let me paint you a picture of what we're talking about. Imagine walking into a bathroom where everything is precisely placed for both function and relaxation. From built-in shower niches at exactly the right height to vanities with specialized storage solutions that keep everything at your fingertips.
That's exactly what I find so compelling about these new designs. They're really thinking through every single detail of the user experience.
And speaking of details, let's talk about this layered lighting approach that's becoming so popular. You've got your task lighting for precise grooming, ambient lighting for general use, and these subtle accent lights that completely transform the mood of the space.
Hmm. It's almost like having a professional lighting designer for your face every morning, isn't it? But what really interests me is how these lighting solutions are being integrated with these new biophilic design elements.
Oh, you're touching on something really important there. The whole biophilic trend, bringing nature-inspired elements into bathroom design, is absolutely exploding right now. We're seeing a lot of warm wood tones and stone-inspired tiles that create this incredible organic feel.
Well, what surprises me is how designers are managing to blend these natural elements with modern fixtures. It's like they've cracked the code on making high-tech features feel warm and inviting.
That's right. And it leads perfectly into the third major trend we're seeing: smart integrations. But here's what's interesting: it's not about adding technology just for the sake of it. These features are actually solving real problems.
So what kind of smart features are we talking about specifically?
Well, imagine having a ventilation system that automatically kicks in when it senses humidity levels rising, or lighting that gradually brightens in the morning to help wake you up naturally. These aren't just gimmicks, they're thoughtful solutions that make the space more functional.
That makes so much sense, especially when you consider how these features can help protect your investment by preventing moisture damage and extending the life of your materials.
And speaking of materials, let's dive into these new finish palettes that are trending for 2025. We're seeing this beautiful evolution of contemporary color schemes that focus on calm neutrals, but with these incredible layered textures that add depth and interest.
You know what's really clever about these new palettes? They're designed to work perfectly with these high-performance materials that bathrooms really need.
Exactly right. Like these new porcelain tiles that look exactly like natural stone, but can handle constant moisture exposure, or luxury vinyl planks that give you the warm look of wood without any of the maintenance headaches.
And don't forget about those quartz countertops that never need sealing but look absolutely stunning. It's like they finally figured out how to make practical materials truly beautiful.
You know what's really interesting? All of these design trends we're discussing actually support aging in place principles, which is becoming increasingly important for homeowners in Northern Virginia.
That's such an important point. These aren't just aesthetic choices. They're really thoughtful approaches to creating spaces that can adapt as our needs change over time.
Right? And when you're planning these updates, it really helps to start with one of these main trends as your foundation. Whether you're going for that spa feel, the nature inspired look, or something more contemporary, it helps guide all your other decisions.
Well, that brings up an interesting question. How should homeowners approach making these selections without getting overwhelmed by all the options?
That's where the planning sequence becomes crucial. You want to start by defining your primary purpose. Are you creating a relaxing retreat, a practical family bathroom, or maybe something in between? Then you can approve designs, order materials early, and build in a way that controls both schedule and quality.
And I imagine timing is pretty crucial when it comes to ordering materials these days.
Oh, you have no idea. With current supply chain challenges, we're seeing lead times of 12 to 16 weeks for some specialty items. That's why it's so important to have your selections made early in the process.
That's such valuable information for anyone planning a renovation. And it really emphasizes why having a clear vision from the start is so important.
Speaking of clear vision, let's talk about how these design trends are actually impacting property values in Northern Virginia. Recent real estate data shows that updated bathrooms with these modern features are seeing up to 85% return on investment.
Now, that's an impressive statistic. It really shows how these aren't just aesthetic improvements, they're genuine investments in your home's value.
And what's particularly interesting is how these trends are evolving to meet different needs. For instance, we're seeing variations in how these design elements are implemented in master baths versus powder rooms.
That makes perfect sense. You'd want different features in a space that's primarily for your own use versus one that guests will see.
Looking ahead to next year, we're already seeing some exciting innovations in materials and technology that could take these trends even further. There are new smart mirrors coming out that can adjust their lighting based on time of day and even analyze your skin condition.
That sounds amazing. Though I hope we don't lose sight of that essential balance between high tech features and natural elements that makes current designs so successful.
Well, that's actually a perfect note to end on. The idea that the best bathroom designs aren't just about following trends, but about creating spaces that truly enhance our daily lives while maintaining that crucial connection to nature and wellness.
And next time we'll be diving into layout moves and storage planning, which should be fascinating given all these new design considerations.
Thanks for joining us today, everyone. Remember, whether you're planning a renovation now or just gathering ideas for the future, these trends offer a great framework for creating a bathroom that's both beautiful and functional.